The Social Security change that you never knew Joe Biden once supported. I've got some shocking detailed news right here in this video. If you're on a fixed income, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, survivor, then you're going to want to stick around for this video. It is loaded with detailed information from the front to the end, and we also have information on the giveaway. All right, guys, with all that being said, let's dive in. But real fast, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join our family for a chance to win a free $25 Amazon gift card. If you would like to buy some merch, the link is down in the description below. So the Social Security change you never knew Joe Biden once supported. Social Security payouts are vital to the financial well-being of many of our nation's retirees. Many, if not the majority of you on this channel, are on a fixed income, whether it's Social Security, whether it's SSI, SSDI, VA, survivors. Yes, 36 years ago, Joe Biden offered a proposal to fix Social Security that wouldn't be well received by his party today. And again, many things change over a period of time. Things that once people did, maybe you do things now that you didn't do back then. The president's current 4-point plan to address Social Security's shortcomings faces numerous hurdles. Joe Biden once strongly favored a Social Security proposal that would be cheered by the Republican Party today. For many of the 66 million plus Americans, wow, that is a lot of people who are on Social Security that actually receive a Social Security benefit each month. Their payout is viewed as a necessity to make ends meet. Spanning 2 decades of annual surveys, the actual poll that they rostered up has found that at least 80% of retired workers, which accounts for 49.1 million of the program's current beneficiaries, need their Social Security income in some capacity to cover their expenses. And that is, yes, that I could agree with that. I've seen so much data and information that many of you, that's the only thing you have. You don't have your 401, you don't have a savings account, so you're strictly requiring on that monthly check. Considering how vital Social Security is to the financial well-being of our nation's seniors, ensuring the financial health of the program is paramount to current recipients and future generations of retired workers. Maybe it's you that has been waiting to that right age to get a little bit more money before you actually go into retirement. So again, I understand completely how vital this is to millions and millions of Americans. Unfortunately, America's top retirement program finds itself on shaky ground, and it's up to lawmakers on Capitol Hill to fix it. What you might be surprised to learn is that some of the solutions proposed by lawmakers, such as President Joe Biden, have changed pretty drastically over the years. For 83 years, the Social Security Board of Trustees has released an annual report detailing the financial outlook for the program over the short term. Defined as the 10 years following the release of the report, a long term, the 75 years following the release of the report. This report lifts the proverbial hood, allowing anyone to closely examine how Social Security generates revenue and where those dollars ultimately end up. It is possible that 23% benefit cut on the horizon, but you know what? Social Security needs some tender, loving care. It also takes into account of adjustments to fiscal policy, the state of the U.S. economy, and various demographic change to forecast their short and long-term impacts on Social Security solvency. Since 1985, the Trustees report has warned that the long-term revenue generation would be insufficient to cover the current payout trajectory, including the cost of living adjustments. In other words, the program has been facing a projected long-term funding shortfall per the trustees for nearly 4 decades. Wow, they still haven't found an answer. In the recently released 2023 report, the trustees estimate that Social Security is staring down a $22.4 trillion funding shortfall through 2097. Wow. $22.4 trillion shortfall. The short version for why this mammoth cash shortfall exists is a plethora of demographic changes. It's increased longevity, It's so many things that have played a factor over the last 25 years that has literally impacted the program. The silver lining is that the given way that Social Security is funded is 90% of the revenue derives from the payroll tax on earned income, and it can never go bankrupt or become insolvent, which is very, very positive news. Knowing that with payroll taxes always getting their part, Uncle Sam always getting his part, then guess what? Social Security and Medicare will always be around. So what did Joe Biden once propose that would be cheered by Republicans? Well, back in 1987, then Senator Joe Biden of Delaware took a firm stance on fixing Social Security that would today be cheered by virtually all Republicans in Washington, which, I'll have to read it to believe it. But Biden argued at the time that the way to avoid a future solvency crisis would be to raise the full retirement age, the age where a beneficiary becomes eligible to receive 100% of their retirement payment. Here's what Biden had to say about raising the full retirement age back in 1987. He said, in the year 2010, we're going to have to change the retirement age for Social Security. You cannot retire at age 65. You have to be 65 years and 3 months. And in the year 2012, 65 years and 6 months, literally raising incrementally the retirement age beginning around the year 2010 until you reach either between 68 and 70 years old, depending on what the equitable tables are at the time and what people's life expectancies are, but at least 68 years old. An earlier retirement now with reduced benefits can retire at 62, change that to 65. Now again, understanding that yes, Joe Biden once proposed this, yes, he stood firm for it, he wanted to make it happen. This is not what he's saying today. And again, many of you are struggling trying to make it to that 70 mark, understanding that you need as much help as quickly as possible. Why not get the full benefit retirements at 62? Why wait till 65 or 70? So that is the updated information that I have for you today, knowing that Social Security is okay, Medicare will be taken care of, and knowing that things have changed, and hopefully that boost extra $200 payment will come into play. Yes, that is something very, very exciting news, but we've got more information in the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget about the link in the description below where you can go buy some merch. If you would like to win a free $25 Amazon gift card, you've got a great chance. We do it every Friday. Then all you have to do is hit that subscribe button to join the family. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great Saturday. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.